Everyone expected screams, but what the billionaire saw made him freeze. His only daughter, soaking wet, in the arms of the maid he never even noticed before. Gregory Langston hadn't been home in months. Deals, meetings, private jets, he lived fast. But today, he was returning to his mansion, unannounced. He wanted to surprise his daughter, Emily, who had just turned 6. The butlers lined up at the entrance, everything was spotless. But Gregory didn't see his daughter waiting with excitement. Instead, he heard a splash, then a scream. He ran toward the sound and froze. Right there, in the center of the backyard pool, stood Rosa, the black maid he barely remembered hiring, soaked from head to toe, clutching his terrified daughter Emily in her arms. "Daddy!" Emily cried. Out. Gregory's heart stopped. What happened? The other staff ran out, whispering and panicking. One cook finally spoke. "Sir." Emily slipped. No one noticed, but Rosa. She jumped in without thinking. Gregory was stunned. Rosa, quiet Rosa, the maid who always kept her head down and voiced low. Emily, still crying, hugged Rosa tightly. "She saved me. Daddy, I was drowning." For the first time, Gregory really looked at Rosa. Her hands were shaking, her eyes still wide with fear. But she stood firm, shielding his daughter like she was her own. Guilt hit him like a wave. He'd filled the mansion with the finest staff, but never asked who they were. Never knew Rosa's story. Never cared. Later that night, Emily refused to sleep without Rosa beside her. "She's my hero," she whispered. Gregory called Rosa to his study. She came, still in her wet shoes. He stood up and said quietly, "You didn't just save my daughter's life. You opened my eyes." The next morning, Gregory made an announcement. Rosa was no longer just the maid. She was now Emily's full-time caregiver and household manager. She would live in the guest house with her own team. He doubled her salary, and more importantly, he gave her respect. The other staff clapped. Emily beamed. And Rosa, for the first time, smiled without fear. Sometimes, the hero isn't the one in the suit. It's the one no one ever noticed until the moment they became unforgettable. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories every day.